Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, also MYQ, and in today's video we're going to be going over some of the best Evo cards to invest in NHL 22. Some of these cards are not going to be guaranteed to get 99, but I'm going to try my best to pick up the ones that will most likely hit 99 overall and tell you guys how much they go for and pretty much show you their previous stats in the past couple seasons and see what they average for goals. We're going to pick out like 4 defensemen and 4 forwards. So yeah, so pretty much we're just going to go through some Evos and tell you guys which ones you guys want to chase and which ones you guys want to obviously avoid. Now, the players that I picked for this list are honestly really good. They have really good potential, and some of them have been injured the past seasons. So hopefully this season, if they stay healthy, health is a huge factor with all of these Evo and fantasy cards events in NHL. We're just going to go through and take a look at some of them. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, guys. So coming in at number 1, we have Andrei Burakovsky. He's 6'3", 201 pounds. He already has 86 speed. And with 6'3", 86 speed isn't awful, especially if he starts scoring more goals. His synergies, he has Protector and Magician. Big Rig, which is insane for him. It's impossible to knock him off the puck. He has pretty average shooting stats, so essentially all he needs is 15 more goals for this card. Will be like one of the best winger cards in the game. Let's see here. Deking, really good. His speed will be roughly like 95 if he gets 99. But it's not an awful card. Definitely an underrated one, and one that people aren't chasing as often. I'll put a picture on screen right now of his previous goals in his couple last seasons, and he's always been a 15 at least to 20 goal scorer. So if you guys see a Burakovsky go up for a reasonable price, like under 250, I would say pull the trigger on him and just hold him. If you're in the position in HUT to do that, Burakovsky will most likely be a 95 at the least. I just really like his card. I like his build, and I think he has a lot of potential. Coming in at number 2, we have Jared McCann. The thing about McCann is he was on Pittsburgh before the Kraken obviously got him, so he didn't see many ice time. He was on the bottom 6, so he really wasn't on the power play or anything, and he wasn't getting a lot of minutes. But with Seattle, obviously that's completely different. He is one of their top 6 centermen, so Jared McCann will probably score at least 15 to 10 more goals this season. So this card is guaranteed to get at least maybe 95. I mean, obviously, unless he gets injured. So yeah, this one's a risky one. If he does get it, he's insane. One of the best centermen in the game. If he gets hurt, though, that's the only thing that would make this card really bad. But I've seen some floating around for 200 to 300, and honestly, I would pay 300K for the sole purpose that he is on the Kraken power play, and he does see a lot more ice time with the Kraken. So Jared McCann is definitely a good one. 6'1", 185, pretty good build. He needs 20 more goals to get reasonable face-offs, or even like 85, so 10 more goals to use him at center at least. He already has 89 speed as well, and his shot will get good after 10 more goals, so this card will be usable in, let's say, like a month and a half, if you can score that many goals in a month. So definitely get Jared McCann and invest in him and hold on to him till the end game. Synergies isn't bad. He does have Thief, okay. So his face-offs aren't completely awful. If you have Thief activated, he's usable right now at center, but his superstar ability kind of sucks, so I just don't see a reason to have this for a centerman. But that's just me. But definitely Jared McCann is a very good option to invest in. Next up, we got my boy Miro Heiskanen. Okay, the thing about this one is it has all the potential in the world to be one of the best left-handed shots defensemen in the game. Heiskanen has always scored good goals. I'll put him on the screen. There's not much to say about him. If he gets it, he essentially only needs like 7 goals to 8 goals to be maxed out, not even. So 6 goals in this card is insane, and he'll be one of your best defensemen. 85 speed, his shot will be insane. He'll have good hands. Heiskanen, I can definitely see maxing out at maybe like a 95 this season. And obviously that's a really good spot to place him at. Like if you're taking his previous seasons and averaging them all up, he's definitely probably going to be a 95 to a 94 overall card. So I would definitely suggest picking up Miro Heiskanen. I think he goes for cheap too, considering like how many. So 340K. I mean, will there be better options come 4 or 5 months? Yes, there'll be way better options. But if you can buy that for 300, and when he gets to a 95 and you sell him for say 800, then that's a W all alone. That's profit. So synergies aren't bad. Buzzing gives him +1, so 86 speed. All around, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely would invest in him, and I would invest in him too if I had the coins right as of right this second. Another really risky one is Anders Lee. He's 6'3", 235 pounds. When you think of a big body winger build, then this is the man it comes to your head. It's gonna be hard for him to reach it. He needs a lot of goals, and he's not starting off the season hot. But as you can see, I'll put him on screen. He has scored at least 20 goals in his career prior, so he could get 96 if he starts playing the way Anders Lee used to. So again, this one's a big risk, but if it pays off, man, it's gonna pay off really good. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, so essentially he needs 20 goals, and even then his speed won't be awesome. It'll be high 80s, low 90s, but his shot will be good, his hands will be good. So maybe like for your fourth line, if you hold on to this all year and he scores 20, he can be a perfect fourth line winger. Especially 6'3", he won't feel as sluggish. Synergies aren't awful. Magician, Light the Lamp. I think this one goes for cheap. Let's see if there's any up, but maybe. Yeah, so this one's under 100k right now, so I mean, pull the trigger, man. He scored 20 before multiple times, so I don't know. This one could be one that pays off heavy if he starts scoring at the rate. But again, it's all an if. If he stays healthy, he's had injuries in the past. He needs to stay healthy. That's just it. Unstoppable force. He's a moose on the puck. No one can bump him off. So I like Anders Lee, and anyone that invests in this card, I wish you the best of luck. So there's that. This is arguably one of my favorite cards from this entire event, and it's Vladimir Tarasenko. This card is insane as is right now. I can't imagine if he scores 20 to 25 more goals this season. But again, Tarasenko has had tons of health problems in his career the past 4 or 5 seasons, so I really want to see him stay healthy all year and see what this card can come up to. This is one that I actually invested in. I bought him for like 390k. If anyone remembers using Tarasenko in like NHL 17, he was one of the best wingers in the game. His play style, his build was just perfect. 6 foot 225. I mean, he's just a perfect winger. He has a nasty shot. Like, he's a sniper. He's just insane. He has great hands, good puck control, good strength. So essentially, all he needs is 25 more goals a season. So if he stays healthy, he will hit it 100%. But if he starts getting injured and slows down, then he will. This card is a big L. But you're a believer like me. Shout out Daddy Padre. We need Tarasenko to pop off. Like, come on, please pop off. I want to see him score like 20 more goals this season so bad. This card will be nasty, and everyone will be targeting this card, and it'll go for over 800k without a doubt. He's already 87 speed, so if he gets a 96, then that's like almost 99. So definitely not bad. But yeah, I'm a big Tarasenko fan. Another defenseman we're gonna take a look at is Charlie McAvoy. Now this one is a very good investment. He's going for about 280k right now. Yeah, so 250 for Charlie McAvoy, and that's a really good price considering he is on Boston's power play. He is on our everything, penalty kill. He's on the first line. He just plays awesome in real life, and he's a leader now. He got his paycheck, so he's really starting to show himself in Boston. And all he needs really is 6 more goals to hit 95 plus. So Charlie McAvoy has elite edges, which makes him even better in general, especially back skating and getting like chasing for poke checks down low and such. Synergies, he has buzzing and bombarded, so kind of like the Morgan Riley. Charlie McAvoy did score 2 in one game, but if he scores 2 in one game again, that'll just make this card broken. 6 foot 208, so it's a pretty good build. His shooting will be very good if he gets like 5 more goals. His hands will be good. And for 250k, I mean, he's going to be one of the best right-handed defensemen in the game for a long time. I definitely suggest picking up Charlie McAvoy. Quick little shout out to whoever owns this card because, man, this card is fucking insane. If anyone made this card, you're still profiting. He is the best card in the game right now, and I love my Matt Duchene. Like, he is so good, and I'm just so happy he's popping off. The thing about him though is like people forget that Matt Duchene was a first round, third round pick, and like no one expected him to score 20 goals in a season. Like, I guess some people just totally forgot that Duchene is one of the best players in the world, even at 30. So, I mean, 96 feet already and wheels. You guys just need, if you don't have this card, you need to find a way to get him. I was actually fortunate enough to pull him from Rivals packs, so I didn't have to spend anything to get him. I pulled this card, so anyone that has Matt Duchene, let's go, boys. What we're gonna take a look at is another Master Set player, Jordan Kyrou. If you guys don't know, EA actually put his height previously when the first set came out to 5'11", and like 189, and now they actually fixed it and he gave him his real height, so he's 6'1", 195, and that makes this card a lot bigger of a target, and a lot more people are trying to chase this card now. Especially if he scores like 6 or 5 more goals, this card will be up there with Duchene, and this card will easily go for over millions of coins. He has 92 speed, 92 excel, which is amazing. He has a good shot right now, good hands, good strength, or actually awful strength. What the heck? I thought that said 92. He has really good puck control though. All around a great card at an 87. I can only imagine once he gets to a 93 like Duchene, this card will be even that much more dramatically better. And he actually goes for roughly, I think, 500. So 575k. You can pick up a Kyrou. And if synergies, Vector, Gladiator, Light the Lamp, and well-rounded, puck on a string, elite edges. And if we go look at Duchene's price, for example, this card is going for over 1.1 million, and people are actually paying that for him. So say if Kyrou gets 5 more goals, if he gets even a hat trick in a game, then this card will be just as much as Duchene's going for. So I would pick one up for even under 700k. I think it's a good investment for long term. Kyrou will probably score at least 10 more goals this season, maybe 15, depending on if he stays healthy. But he is on the power play. He is playing with Tarasenko, I believe, and Robert Thomas. So Kyrou is definitely a very good option to invest in. Cards to avoid, for example, is this one, Jonas Brodin. He's a defenseman. Obviously, he gets a +2 for every goal, but I just don't see him scoring even 5 more goals this season. So, again, later on in the year, they will be way better defensemen that are left-handed, that are over 6'1", 6'4" even. And I just don't think Brodin is this worth it for even 400k. I would not invest in this card. Stay away from this card. Not worth it, boys. Definitely not worth it. The thing with Puink, like, don't invest in him. He's not worth it. 5'11", that's awful. You're buying these cards for the long-term investment if you're even rich enough to afford these. So just hold on to your coins. There's better options in the game right now, like Dougie Hamilton, Adam Foote, Bowen Byram. There's obviously way better defensemen than Neil Puink to pick up. So stay away from these two MSPs. And if you made them, then I'm sorry, but don't understand. There was way too expensive and cost way too much to make this into, in 5 months, have a way better defenseman and a taller defenseman. Just not worth the investment. All right, guys, and last but not least, we are going to be taking a look at Josh Norris. Now, this is a very underrated Evo card, and I almost can guarantee you guys have my word that this card will score 10 to 14 to 15 more goals this season. He's 6'2", 192. He has okay faceoffs, and if he scores 15 more, it's really good. 85 speed. I think Josh Norris is probably he's probably one of the best cards to invest in if you're looking to invest in like only one of them. I would either do Tarasenko or Josh Norris. The way he's been playing in real life and the points he's having, and considering he's on the power play and stuff. So obviously Ottawa, he's one of their top 6 guys right now, and he's going for just under 100k or just a little bit over. Yeah, so 119k. I really like Josh Norris, and I might pick one up myself. Thief and Magician, you could put him at center, and that would bump his face-offs up to even +5. He also has close quarters, so take what you guys want, but I think Josh Norris will pop off this season. He started off kind of slow, but I think he scored 2 in one game. I think it was yesterday or the night before. But I definitely like Josh Norris, and I like his potential that he has. And if this one actually does reach 95+, then this card is very, 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 very good. So, again, it's a patient game. That's all this event is. It's just for the people that can afford it. You buy them to use them in 4 months. You don't buy them to use them in like that same week, unless you have like Duchene or Mangiapane, obviously. But I mean, you're not going to pick up a Kuznetsov 82 and put him on your team. You're going to pick him up now for 200. He scores 5 goals in a week, and then you put him on your team. Like, that's just how this event works, and only so many people can afford to do this. So take it with what you want, but those were just my opinions on the event. So hopefully hopefully I helped some of you guys. All right, guys, it's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe. Obviously helps me out big time. We are on the grind. Road to 500 subs, boys. I think we're like 60 or 70 off of 500. So let's try to hit that goal. Let me know if you guys invested in any of these Evo players that I told you. And obviously stay away from the ones that I warned you about. Obviously, I should be posting a video, I think Monday or Tuesday, and it's going to be a coin method and how to make coins the best way in NHL. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure you guys come back Monday or Tuesday and make sure you guys subscribe. Obviously, put that bell on. Join the Discord. Links to my Discord are in the description, to my Twitch, to my Twitter, everything. Go follow me. All my socials are down below. And have a great night, guys. Peace.